It is my great pleasure this fresh and glorious morning in Houston, Texas, to welcome you to Center for Advanced Legal Studies' 61st commencement. You have long anticipated this day, some with eagerness, some with anxiety, some with a complicated mix of emotions. But whatever you are feeling here today, you deserve to hold a keen sense of pride. Congratulations, you've made it. I am Laura Pruce. I was recently hired in January as your Director of Career Services. I'm excited to be here, and I look forward to assisting each and every one of you in the next step of your journey to employment. And if you currently are employed in the legal field, kudos, hats off to you. Less work for me to do. If you are still seeking for that perfect opportunity, I'm here as a resource. And hopefully I have been very helpful, right? To some of you, all of you? I hope so. We will be announcing new tools soon that will assist you in your journey to seeking employment. And I'm excited about those tools. Certainly, all those gathered here today to celebrate with you, regardless of how you accomplished this milestone, through our online, Saturday, or weekday programs. We have tremendous pride in you, as do many around the country who are with us virtually through our webcast of today's ceremony. Welcome to these online participants and guests as well. It is a fantastic achievement for each of us to have made it here today, and I'm proud to share this moment with all of you. But we have not made it here on our own efforts alone. On behalf of the class of 2018, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge those who have gotten us where we are today. Because the truth is, no one could have made it here without these people. The first very vital group of individuals are our friends and family and loved ones. I would like to recognize these individuals. If you feel that you are one of these remarkable humans, I would like to see you stand. Friends, family, supporters. Thank you so much. You are the remarkable individuals that tolerated the late nights of homework and the studying, and as well as our graduates balancing work, family, and their educational goals. So again, one more round of applause for these awesome individuals. The distinguished faculty at Center for Advanced Legal Studies and their dedication to their students is a hallmark of our 31-year tradition of excellence in developing paralegals. These instructors, which, Mr. King, can you please stand, wave? Ms. Frolis? Miss Mack, Miss Odin, Miss Propus, Miss Zimnicki, thank y'all so much. And these instructors do their utmost to ensure the success of their students, and we are excited to share this celebration. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the administration that has been vital to our achievements. Crystal Camacho is back here. She is our administrative assistant. Letty Ramirez. In financial aid, which assists the Director of Financial Aid, Lori Baggett. Sarah Casey. Which is much more than an office manager. Our wonderful admissions team of James Sheffer and Elaine Propus. Randy Jerding, course developer and Canvas administrator. Director of Distance Education, Eric Happy. And the co-founder and school director, Mr. Doyle Happy. I would also like to acknowledge our generous host, South Texas College of Law, for their wonderful facilities. In recognizing the hard work, dedication, and overcoming obstacles, I would like for all LEX nominees and honor students to stand. These students have demonstrated due diligence in their academic progress and attendance. LEX is the National Honor Society sponsored by the American Association of Paralegal Education, Graduates must have 95% attendance and a 3.9 grade point average. Center for Advanced Legal Studies has our own honors program as well. These graduates are extraordinary in their achievements because with all the obstacles that life can bring, they still maintain focus on 100% attendance and a 4.0 grade point average. All honor graduates are noted in the program and wear a gold cord to signify this special achievement. So again, please give them one more round of applause. Thank you. Speaking of cords, if you are wearing a red, white, and blue cord, please stand. This cord represents your service to our country. We would like to recognize and thank you for serving our great nation and defending our freedoms that we all enjoy every day. Thank you. I would like to introduce our academic dean, Mr. Thomas Swanson, to share his insights on your journey. Mr. Swanson.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm always fearful of talking into a microphone because no one has ever had difficulty hearing me. Okay? So it's kind of, I'm going to play it by ear. You cannot be in this room and not be impressed. I mean, take a look. What a fan club. If I could just get that many, you know? Yeah, what a great fan club. Don't forget to thank them later on, okay? Yeah. But to think of what it takes just to get into downtown Houston and get parked and all this, is that something or what? Yeah, I think there ought to be an award for that, like I survived downtown Houston, right? Yeah. So you family members, I'm proud of you. I want to tell you a little story that I hope will help the graduates, because I was in a paralegal program 47 years ago. And in the military, they assign a training officer. And I was the youngest of the paralegal students, the least educated, okay, the least cultured. And I had a man by the name of Sergeant Dan Garza is my training instructor. And we went through sections. You had to pass a section, and you had to demonstrate skills, and you had to take a test. And you had to make an 85 on the test, okay? And so I was so proud of myself. On my first test, I made an 87. And Sergeant Garza said, "You're going to need to take it again." I said, "Now wait a minute, what's going on here? I made an 87. The others didn't make 100. I mean, they got to go to the next section." He goes, "You don't seem to get it. I don't want an 87% pilot. I don't want an 87% surgeon, and I don't want an 87% paralegal," okay? And so I suffered through that and did not like this guy, okay? Excellence is something that takes a lot of work. And so the thing is that you have so many things in this society now that distract you. You have so many challenges, okay? You have so many responsibilities, okay? But understand this: you're entering into a career, okay? Not a job, okay? And I hope your experience will be like mine. My oldest daughter talked to me one day and said, "Have you given any thought about retiring?" And I looked at her and said, "I'm sorry, you got me confused with someone else. I'm just getting started." Okay? So this is a career. It can work for you a long time. You can grow in it, and you're needed. That's a good thing. Okay? You're not just someone off the street. You are needed. And the fact that this career field gives you all people opportunities, all different kinds of people opportunities, and that you're now fully integrated into the practice of law. Okay? So keep it in mind, okay? Treat it like a career, okay? And you'll have the time of your life. Thank you.
It is my great pleasure to introduce Ms. Kimberly A. Evans, attorney at law, as your commencement speaker. Ms. Evans started her legal career in 1998 as a telecommunications officer and a law enforcement officer. She then became a paralegal. With education and achievement, she became an attorney and currently has her own law firm, Evans and Brignac. Ms. Evans is also a certified mediator in civil and family law, and she is also a legal writing professor at Thurgood Marshall School of Law. She also volunteers with the Harris County Dispute Resolution Center and Houston Volunteer Lawyers. When she is not in the classroom or in the judicial courts, she can be found on the tennis courts or playing Candy Crush on a whopping level of 1200. And most importantly, she recently hired one of our graduates, Shakendra Lowry. Would you please stand? She's not here. She must be working. It is an honor and a privilege to welcome Ms. Kimberly Evans as our 2018 commencement speaker because she has experienced various roles and aspects of the law which provides her with an all-inclusive understanding of the legal field. Let us all welcome Ms. Evans.
Good morning. Thank you all for having me here. If you've had even a 5-minute conversation with me, then you would know that Laura was real brave to ask me to speak for a crowd. But I'll keep it clean and simple. I've been where a lot of you are, not graduating from paralegal school, but starting a career, a second career. For some of you all, for me, it was a third career. Right? Overachiever. So in law enforcement, was thrown into that, young, 18, 19, didn't really know what I wanted to do. I always knew I wanted to teach though. And then, life happens, and then I find myself a paralegal for my brother, who was starting his own practice, left corporate America, started a law firm, needed help. Hey sis, I need you, I'm there. Didn't want to do law at all. I had 2 math degrees. I wanted to be an actuary. And you tell somebody, what do you want to do? I was like, what do you mean actuary? And they go, oh, nice. No clue what an actuary is, right? Sometimes today I still don't know what an actuary does. Never became one. But that's what I wanted to do. It just sounded good. It sounded fancy. It sounded like it might make some money. Math degrees, went into law, loved it. He taught me everything I wanted to know and more about what it takes to be a paralegal. And that was in Georgia, so you didn't need a certificate or a degree. You were taught, right? So I came back to Texas, and I'm working for another solo practitioner, and I'd had 2 years experience, so I was gonna kill it. But I only knew personal injury law, and she did family and criminal law. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do that. Did you figure it out? My point is this. These instructors, this school, they give you a framework, okay? They give you a wheel. And it's up to you to know how much air to put in it and what rims to put on it. Okay, it's always gonna be something different. But you always have to know that you have a wheel. You have a framework, you have a basis. You are needed. You are very needed. Being a lawyer, now Shakendra's not here and she's not working. I did not make her work on a Saturday. But she understands my crazy. We do need you all. And people sometimes underestimate the paralegals, right? And, oh, you're an underpaid attorney or you're a glorified legal secretary. That is not true. You're a paralegal for a reason. Sometimes, a lot of the times, you know more than the attorneys know. You're probably smarter because you know what the attorneys know, but you don't have as much debt as we do. But trust me, and when you're thrown into these situations, my advice to you is this: learn your attorneys, learn your firms. Everyone's different. They might have different needs. They might put more on you than you think you can bear, but trust me, you can bear it. And these family and friends, I can't even tell you it's gonna get better. That 8 to 5 is probably an 8 to 7, 8 to 8, 8 to you just fell asleep. Because all we want from you all, we want you to be this little black box. We wanna say, hey, hi, I need this done, thanks. And we want to come back and it's sitting on our desk. We don't see what you go through to get that done. We don't see you, feverishly typing Google Scholar, Westlaw if you're blessed to have it in your office, Lexis, Docs. We don't see phone a friend. We don't see any of that. We just know we want this done, you did it, and you're amazing. You may not even get a thank you all the time, but trust me, it's appreciated. And when we go into court as lawyers, we know when someone has a good paralegal, and we're hawking. We see their nice little binders. We see all of their notes in order. They didn't do that. Lawyers are lazy. They just want to argue. I'm sorry, they just want to interpret the law. You all make us look good, right? We interpret the law, we don't argue. But it's you all that make us look good. And so someone asked me, like, oh, how's your paralegal working out? I'm just like, meh, she's okay. Not because she's really meh. It's like, I don't want you knowing what I've got. You might come trying to take her, and then I have to start over again. So it's like, man, you know, she's working out. When really I'm like, thank you so much. I killed it today. So just know that no job is above or below you when you're a paralegal or when you're a lawyer. I still make coffee. I still fill the copier. I still answer the phone. It's not about what your tasks are. It's about how you contribute to that office and how you make that lawyer look good, because when they have a win, when we have a win, it's y'all's win too. So you are very needed. You are very important. We so appreciate you. We comb the world for the perfect paralegal, looking for our unicorn. And so I say to you, you know, go be the unicorn, right? Go be someone's unicorn, and we appreciate everything you do for us as lawyers. Congratulations. It's a tough road. It will only get better if you love the law like I do, and then you'll start getting this at home. Don't lawyer me, right? That's all you'll get at home. So congratulations, thank you for having me, and we wish you all the best.
On behalf of the Center for Advanced Legal Studies, we would like to thank you as your role as commencement speaker. In appreciation, we would like to present you with this token of our gratitude.
I love stuff.
Thank you. At this time, we would like to recognize our paralegal certificate and Associate of Applied Science degree in Paralegal Studies graduates that are unable to attend and watching the live stream with their friends and family from various states such as California, Florida, Oklahoma, New York, Texas. I ask you to hold your applause till the last graduate's name has been called.
These are the names of the certificate students that are not able to be here today. Catherine Marie Alestra, Lex. Ebony Bolden, Lex. Trayvon Brown. Cynthia Clausel McGowan. Victoria Franco, Lex. Marissa Gilbreth. Ricardo Guzman. Renee Hemphill. Rebecca Hernandez. Heather Humphreys, Lex. Lisa Marie Koshin. Shakendra Larry, Lex and Honors. Carissa Letus, Lex. Maria Long. Hippolito Marquez. Jennifer McCallahan, Lex. Tara Nika Nelson. Macarena Palma. Amy Perkins. Yalisha A. Reed Hill. Kevin Ritterman. Kimberly Robinson. Stacy Rush, Lex and Honors. Flax Schoen, Lex. Kristen Schaefer, Lex. Anna Simpson, Lex. Tanya Sims, Lex. Stephanie Stevens. Jean Thompson, Lex. Diane Todd. Brianna Welsh. Stefan Raphael Wiley. Thomas Wright. Next are the names of the associate program people that were not able to attend today. Latoya Davis. Belinda Fairbrush. Susan Jackson. James Lee. Megan Loden. Kertray Mangual. Eve Norman. Maria Oquendo, Michelle Ortiz, Sierra Pena, Xylena Powell, Lisa Topshoe. Please join me in a round of applause for those individuals. We will now recognize our first certificate program graduates. If the first row would please stand. Okay. Tyla Acosta. Sarah E. Acosta Meza. Stacy Anderson Lex. Lorinda Barajas. Nicole Lachey Bennett Lex. Karina Johanna Chicas. Chantel Cooper Lex. Brittany Curran Lex. Kristen Ford Lex. Laureen Hartfield, Lex and Honors. Margaret C. Jones, Lex. Shanna London. Brittany Minter. Brooke Malloy, Lex and Honors. Marjorie Moreno. Adelaida Morian. Lex. Sarah Richards, Lex. Jose Rios, Lex and Honors. Michelle Rosado, Lex and Honors. Brandy Salazar. Robin Taylor. Courtney Thomas. Latarja Thomas. Kaylor Williams, Lex and Honors. We will now recognize the Associates of Applied Science degree program graduates. Monica Aldape. Nikitha Black. Alyssa Chavez. Bruce Gibson, Lex. Olivia Gomez. Nicole Juarez. Justin Kimmick. Sabrina Montiel. Carrie Tucker. Melissa Wilson. And last but certainly not least, Gwendolyn Yasko. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you so much, Sarah. So now, let all the Associate of Applied Science graduates please stand. I ask all graduates to move their tassels from the right to the left side at this time. Congratulations, you are. Lastly, I want to remind all graduates that the photographer is available for graduation photos. To mark this celebration, I would like for all graduates to stand in the center, perhaps for a group photo, so that way we can capture that moment on camera as well, and to give your loved ones an actual photo op. That would be wonderful, wouldn't you think? Once the photo is complete, you may exit and acquire your credentials and transcript from the registration table in the foyer. Also, last but not least, if you have not completed my form, please do so. That's a very important form to me. And you know which one I'm talking about. I sure would appreciate that. Thank you for your support in attending our 61st commencement of the 2018 paralegal graduates.